Okay, this is the Kingpin Tabata workout. Every exercise is going to be done for 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for a 4-minute interval in total. We're going to go through the exercises one at a time in sequence. It's best to use an app. I like to use Boxing Timer Pro, but it's best to use an app on your phone just to ring you through the intervals so you don't have to think, you can just go right ahead. This workout is going to involve the medicine ball and free weights. It's an ideal workout for stabilizing the shoulder joint, specifically stabilizing the anterior capsule of the shoulder. So there's going to be lots of shoulder stability in there just to bulletproof you against injury or potentially help you overcome a chronic ache or a pain with the front of the shoulder. So we're going to begin with the stationary lunge and toss. Now for this one here, you would be using something like a weighted medicine ball, as you can see here. Okay, I've got an 8-pound weighted medicine ball. You would begin, for beginners, I like to get them straddling a Bosu ball like this so that you can kneel down on it, then you stand up, you do a little toss catch, and repeat, okay? So it's a stationary lunge, bending the knees, kneeling right down onto the Bosu ball. That's the way I'd have you do it as a beginner. If you're more accustomed to this, then we would be going freestyle. So down, up, and you're doing that little bit of a toss catch. And that little bit of a toss catch is going to help you fire and wake up some of those shoulder stabilizers. If that is too easy, then you would do it with your rear foot up on a bench, like this, okay? Down, up, toss catch. Just like that. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Now, if you don't have a medicine ball, but you do have reasonably good coordination, you can do a little toss catch like this with a dumbbell, with the end plates. Okay, the main thing is we've got this motion where you're pressing in and it's abrupt, and that's going to help wake up some of those shoulder stabilizers. So that is exercise number 1. Now exercise number 2 is ball balance, bent over rows. So you're going to have the medicine ball on a bench like this, okay? You're going to be holding a dumbbell down at arm's length, just like so, and you're going to be pulling it up by your waist, back down and repeating. So I'm using a lot of stability to keep this medicine ball from rolling around. You don't have to use a weighted ball for this. You could use a basketball, a firm soccer ball, something of the like. As a progression, you could do a rotational grip, just like this. Okay, now, if you don't have a medicine ball, you could just do this on your fingertips, and that'll bring in a little bit more stability. All right, sometimes you could even do this with your palm on a lacrosse ball, or you could do it stabilizing a vertical dumbbell, just balancing a vertical dumbbell. There are some creative options there if you happened to not have access to a medicine ball at the time. Now the next one is the toss and catch sit down squats. For this one in particular, if you're with a partner, then you would throw the medicine ball back and forth to your partner. So you'd be sitting down like this, you'd stand up and you'd throw the medicine ball to your partner, catch it, sit back down and repeat. So toss, sit back down and repeat. Now, if you're doing this workout solo, then I want you to toss it up and catch it to yourself, okay? So it's just going to be a quick little one of these. Okay? Just like so. The whole idea is, once again, we're firing those shoulder stabilizers. We're getting the squatting motion in. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, like if you just keep your heels elevated the whole time, like kind of like high heel styles, then you're going to find that that's going to make it a little bit more challenging on the lower body. So, and if you don't have a medicine ball, you could once again do that, just catching a dumbbell by the end plates, as long as you're careful. The next exercise is the ball balance, bent over side leg raises. Okay, so you'd be stabilizing the ball like this with both hands, and you'd raise one leg up and out to the side at a time. You're using your upper body here, all those stabilizers, to keep that ball steady. A progression is to have one hand on the ball and the other hand cupping the front of the shoulder, okay? Now, you could also increase the intensity in the lower body. You could take something like this. This is a looped mini band, okay? You could put it around your ankles, just as, I'll try not to kill myself here. You could put it around your ankles like so, and you could do this kind of a variation, which will greatly increase the difficulty. So if you're just doing it like that, that band is now resisting that motion. So you can always increase the difficulty with a few little variations like that. Now, the next exercise is for your biceps. This one here, you're going to be holding a couple dumbbells, okay? And you're pressing the medicine ball in between the dumbbells like this the whole time. So you're going to be doing bicep curls like this, all right? That is really going to increase the demands on the biceps, because the biceps not only bend the elbow, they also do a little bit of internal rotation, okay? So we're getting both functions of the biceps there because you're pressing inward, okay? And if you didn't have a medicine ball there, you might just take a big pillow or cushion and press that between the fists as you're going, as an alternative movement there. That's, don't drop the ball bicep curls, all right? Now the next one is med ball balance tricep kickbacks. For this one here, we're once again going to have the ball on the bench. This is a very consistent theme because I want lots of stabilizing in this position here. You're going to have your other arm holding the dumbbell with the palm facing forward. So not sideways like this, palm forward. You keep your elbow up, and then you're only going to move the forearm, extend it behind you to straighten the arm, lower back down, and repeat. So your elbow is fixed in position the entire time, just like that, okay? Now there are some different variations you could do here just to make the movement more interesting. You could do it with your heels elevated again, just like this. You could even do it on one leg, just to increase the stability demands. And you would be alternating arms each set, but as a progression, you would do 8 rounds per side. And that applies to all of the one-sided exercises. In the beginning, you'll do 4 sets for the right, 4 sets for the left. You're just kind of alternating sides. But as your muscles are capable of more, I want you to go 8 per side. And then the final exercise is the med ball reverse crunch. Okay? Now, for this one here, you don't even necessarily need a medicine ball once again. There are variations you could use. I just want you to have some sort of a weighted anchor behind your body, okay? So here I'm just holding onto the medicine ball behind my body, and I'm going to roll my knees up and into my elbows, like this, and then I lower down and repeat. Now you could use a dumbbell here as well. Or you could hook your hands under the edge of a couch or anything sturdy like that. So the idea here is you're bringing your knees up to your elbows, lowering your knees so they're over your hips and repeating. That is going to work your lower abdominals. And when you do that Tabata style, it really lights those lower abdominals on fire. So once again, this is the Kingpin workout. It works with a medicine ball, but there are variations you can apply. If you don't have a medicine ball, that's fine. And it's a great overall workout, but it's especially going to help to toughen up the stability in the shoulders to prevent problems and make you more resilient. And if you have any existing problems, it can definitely help you make some improvements there.